Hey, hey. Live that thankful for special. Just tweeting it out real quick after that intro. Got Mr. K Dub, Kyle Wobler with one of the send ins. So we'll see if we can get going. Anybody wants to join, links right there in the comments. I just sent it to all. So if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, you can join in if you'd like. Didn't go live on Twitch tonight though, but I'll go ahead and start off, and then we'll go into Kyle. So last couple years, Chris Goldline Cards, now LJ's Card Shop, but I've done the bunch of YouTube shows and all this stuff, and kind of took a cool on it, got back into it. Now it's back, and we're going for the Thankful For show. And talking with friends and family, it's like, what on earth am I thankful for? It's I'm gonna be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday. First time in 15 years, I'm gonna have the weekend off. Excuse me. But working in the government before that, you just had off. It happened on your days off, but now having like, you know, public sector and private sector job, I can be home with my family and enjoy the holiday. So office closed early tomorrow. I'm off Thursday, Friday through the weekend. Super thankful for that. The connections you've made within the hobby. Like I said, K Dub Kyle sent his thankful for message in. Hopefully some people jump on and want to share some of theirs. If not, that's cool too. Thankful for Cody Bellinger. Got a sweet PC of him. Different things that I've gotten into, back to the coffee and card show with my daughter Saturday morning or Sunday mornings. Pokemon. Josh and I went today again and spent 6 hours digging through a massive Pokemon collection and learning about different things. Mainly through 2022, got to hang out with Scotty Scotty Cards, guys over at Buck City Breaks. Went to the National, hung out with Ben and Eric Hecker, got to meet that guy, and Che and Jen. Drew rips cards, like the nicest guy I've ever met. Just like, here, Ben, have this box of cards, give it away to somebody. So I got to meet a ton of cool people, and Mallory and I don't want to leave anybody out, but guys over at Golden Cards were cool. And just the whole new world of opportunities that I've been blessed with this year. Super excited about it. If you guys want to join in, link is in the comments there. I'm gonna go ahead and share K Dubs. I haven't watched it yet, but what he decided to share with us, and then see if anybody else wants to jump on, or we'll call it an early night. And share this one and play.
I would love to sit and just list off name after name after name after name, after of all the amazing people that I'm thankful for in this hobby community. But I just don't have the space on my iPhone to do that. So the thing that I'm thankful for the most in the hobby is the people. It's all about the relationships that I've formed, the friendships that I've made that started with cards and are now far beyond cards. Last night, I got to spend the evening with my great friend Judy Mahan at Kentucky Cards on Twitter. We went to the Gonzaga game. My son came along with us. We spent the evening together. We cheered on our teams. We talked life. We talked sports. We talked basketball. And it was all because of a friendship that we made on Twitter. And I have XYZ to the infinity of those same stories of dudes that I have met on Twitter, who I now consider great friends in my life. It goes so far beyond cards, this hobby does. The connections and the friendships and the relationships are what it's all about to me. And that's what this community does in my eyes. If all my cards went away, I would be okay. I mean, I would be bummed because I've been able to get some pretty sweet cards in this hobby. But for me, it's about the community. It's about the friendships. It's about the relationships. And I know if those cards went, those friendships would still be there. Those dudes would still be reaching out and texting with me and talking with me. And so I can't thank this hobby enough for the way that it's accepted me. And I think that's the coolest piece for me as a part of this hobby is it's accepted me for who I am and my silly ideas and my weird ideas and my kookiness, and it's embraced that and it's brought it in, and it's made me a part of that. And I think that it's done that for so many others in the hobby that we don't feel like we have to be someone else. we can be ourselves. We can be who we are in this hobby community, and we can be embraced and accepted for that. So I love this hobby. I love this hobby community. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
Awesome. So that's cool. There's Kyle with his our buddy Chase over here in the comment section. But right now it's me, and it was K-Dub. So if anybody else wants to share, I'll get the link again. If not, we'll just jump off for the night, and that's cool too. But definitely, you know, Kyle said it's about the people, and Jay's one of those people I got to meet out in Atlantic City. Kyle is one guy I have not met, and neither is Eloy. Try to meet up with Eloy. Here's Josh. Let's see what Josh has got. Hey, Josh. I don't know if you're rambling on or not, but I got three.
No, man. Sorry about the delay here. I couldn't let you have all the fun tonight, right? I just popped on to say, hey, what's up, man? I don't see you enough.
Only spent 6 hours and 8 hours with you today, just me and you. So that's cool.
Good times, man. Listen, I just there's a lot of things I'm thankful for, but one thing in particular is this year has been very, very, very trying for me with losses in my life. Trying to move on from that. With that said, I have been blessed with a tremendous opportunity here, and I know you have too. As far as our jobs, both coming from government jobs, from state jobs, and being able to do this full time. I know we talked about this earlier today about being able to free up our lives to be able to enjoy that a little bit more. And I think for once that is, you said what, 15 years, me too, being home on the weekends, being able to go to sporting events, being able to go to games, spending time with family, things that we've missed out on for so long. Being able to do that now, is a great blessing. So, I think as far as that goes, the biggest thing I'm thankful for is being able to do that now. And LJ's has been a big part of that. I know that has been for you as well. Yeah. It's going to be a good year, man. We got a lot of things coming up. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting through this Pokemon collection. I have learned a lot about Pokemon. I'm very excited. I'm actually thankful for Pokemon at this time in my life because, you learn all kinds of stuff. Not really knowing, when you were a kid, this came out in what, mid to late 90s.
I did not collect when I was a kid.
Yeah, I didn't collect Pokemon, and I didn't understand Pokemon. I still kind of don't, but there's so much to know about Pokemon. But anyway, man, I'm not going to hold up any more of your stream here, man. This is your thing. You're killing it. You're doing a good job, man. I'm looking forward to doing this again next year with you. I think like I said, we got a lot to look forward to. So I appreciate you, man, and we'll see you in the morning.
All right, thanks for joining, Josh.
All right, buddy.
All right, take care. Have a good night.
See you.
Well, Josh alludes on the loss and going through some different things with life, and then just bringing back all the way around to what Kyle said too, is just being thankful for being able to be who you are and being accepted for the things you like. Like, people say, hey, you work at a card shop, kind of like down on you, like, why do you work at a card shop? Like, I do what I love to do, and I get paid to do it. So, like, who's the real winner here? The guy making less money than me, working at the bank 9 to 5, who hates his life but gets to tell everybody he's an investment banker or an accountant, or the guy who gets to do what he loves every single day and wake up not sitting in the parking lot hating yourself, saying, oh, I want to go home, but I got a wife and kids, I got a mortgage, I got to go into work. The guy who can go into work and love his job every day. Looks like Che's in there, wants to pop on and say some stuff. What's up, Che?
What's up, buddy?
Man, it's been a long time since we've been on these screens together, me and you. We used to do this every week.
I know. We got our start this way, didn't we? A couple of years. It's been, 2 years ago?
That's right. I'm sure we got some chemistry, me and you here. So I think this will go all right.
Yeah. How you been, man?
Dude, life is good. Just got back from the rec center. Kids had a little turkey trot dance thing over there. like Josh was saying, went and saw a Pokemon collection today, and gonna actually be home with the family over the weekend. Like, so excited for that.
It's awesome. It's awesome. I tell you what, it comes at a good time, man. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for to have a job. I mean, I don't know if you noticed my new background. I'm in a new house. Got here over the weekend, so I've been driving 4 hours round trip for the last 2 months trying to get in this house. Um, when COVID hit, I lost my job, and about 2 months ago, I was able to get back with the company that I was with. I lost my job, but it required me to no longer be in the same location I was in because that's why I lost my job. They just did away with my entire location. So that they reached out to me and said, hey, we have an opening in Louisville, and we'd love to have you back, but you got to move to Louisville. And so I was eager to join the company, and so it required a move. So we just got in. So I've been moving, man, for like the last week, trying to work every day, move at night. But I'm thankful to be here, be in this house. My family, my kids are on their way. Jen's going to get them right now because I was working all day, and they'll be here in a minute. And I'm just thankful for the situation that I've been put in right now. So, and I'm thankful for this community. So, no, it is not. It is absolutely not an Irish hat. I think that's a Top Golf hat. I don't know why I don't know why damn, I can't wear this hat anymore. Damn it. No, but man, it's I haven't done a lot of cards lately. I haven't done a lot of cards at all. Gosh, in about a year, I haven't bought a lot of cards, but especially the last few months. But I still have been involved in the community, even though I'm not buying a lot of cards. I went to the national. God, that was awesome. Got to meet you. Got to meet probably 24 of the Twitter folks that I've come to love and talk with every day. So that was great meeting all of them. But this community's become the hobby's become about the community to me, not so much about buying new cards. So, how you been, man? What's going on with you?
Yeah, I've done surprisingly less cards in the last 6-7 months than ever in the last 10 years, but I'm doing it in a whole different aspect. Like less for Chris, more for LJ's. I do it all day long, and when you get home, it's like, oh hey, I'm gonna surf eBay, but technically I'm still working. Then it's like, oh, I'm checking my email, but I'm still working. It feels like I'm working from sun up to sundown, but if you love it, you're never really working. Like I'm working right now talking to you. Or Josh and I went out and saw 20,000 card Pokemon collection, and they call it work. Like that's incredible. And I know you love your job. Before the COVID and everything happened, we were on Zoom calls. If you remember asking me my opinion on XYZ or this, that, the other, and I know you were really loving what you were doing. So I'm happy to hear you got back into it. And I'm not so sure if you love the move or not, but hey, it's necessary sometimes. But I know you're thankful to be where you're at with your life. Your personal life, your kids, your home life, and the beard life too, because the beard is on point right now. Like
I tell you what, no shave November.
Santa Claus, like it blends in with the reds right there. I mean, you could maybe play right field next year because technically we don't have anybody right now. So stick you out there.
Well, I'll tell you what,
next to Senzel.
Yeah, I decided that the beard is going to have to go. So I decided no shave November. I was going to do that. And I'm going to let it go, man, until late January. I'm going to let it go to late January. I mean, I don't know how many people are watching. I don't know who knows this, but believe it or not, see this gray. I'm reaching. I'm well into middle age. Got a little one on the way, man. Got a little one on the way. So I don't want to be known as grandpa. So I am absolutely enjoying the beard. And then come January, I'm going to go the clean shaven route, knock about 15 years off my appearance. So I'm not constantly referred to as, oh, is this your grandbaby? So I'm I'm doing the no shave November and December. I'm going to let it get as long as I can get it. And then I hate the clean shaven look. I hate it.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking I got to do something to look a little bit younger, given the changes that are coming up in my life. So
I generally shave October 31st, and that's it. Then I started growing out the mustache for Movember. Then all my work partners were like, "What are you doing? Like, does your wife let you come home with that thing? Like, give me the caterpillar." So I got the little beard going on, but you can still see it's stuck in. But I'm gonna shave tonight, through the weekend, and then again, I guess November 30th. Then get the beard back come the winter times. We got that polar plunge coming up in February. I gotta have icicles hanging off of it, so it's gonna be sweet.
yeah. You got anybody else waiting to get in?
I don't like this. This is going to be it. We're going to cut it off short. I didn't have a lot of time to prepare this year. We're on the LJ's channel, not the Gold Line channel. So typically we run like 2 hours or so. We're at 20
Yeah,
minutes.
I know. Yeah.
We got 4 people. So, I'm happy you jumped in. I'm thankful for that. And, your continued friendship for forever in Kentucky football
Yeah, no,
and Pittsburgh football. So,
Oh my. Oh yeah, the Pittsburgh thing, man. Don't.
I'm
even
just
talk
seeing
about that.
the helmet behind you and giving
Yeah,
you the business.
that's we have to. I mean, we sacrifice, right? I mean, we sacrifice for those we love. I'm gonna have to get a Bengals helmet to offset that over on the other side there. But no, it's and don't even start on UK football. It's been a bad year to be a UK fan. I'll tell you that. Basketball team sucks. Football team sucks. So Bengals are coming back. They started off sucking. So not been good sports fall for me for sure.
Yeah, Becky and I went out to that Champions Classic in Indianapolis last week when Kentucky played Michigan State and Duke played Kansas. Like the whole place, 90% Kentucky fans. Like they were just so mad. Then it goes into double overtime. Like Duke doesn't even start till 10:30. I'm like, I got to wake up at 4 and drive home to work the next day. So it just cleared out, and it was almost like, we just sat in our seats. We were mid-court, but we were upper levels, like the front row. We could have moved down further, like we're good here, but the whole place just like cleared out. It was amazing to me that like the number 4 team was playing Michigan State, who had just almost beaten Gonzaga and was coming up in the ranks. And then 5 or 6, and the whole entire arena's not full. And then
because they were
any part of the game, the first, middle, second, game, no part of it was even close to full. So I was like surprised by that. But then then it's like, your football team was good.
I get it. I mean, I went to Final Four to watch UK, and they got beat. And I had tickets for all, for both sessions, and I was like, "Screw this! I'm going home." So I guess they were all just a little upset over the loss. But speaking of UK, Gonzaga, did you see where Jimmy from Kentucky Cards flew out to Spokane to watch the Cats and Gonzaga, and took Kyle and K-Dub and his Bam Bam Cam with him? That was pretty cool to see the hobby community come together out there on Sunday. I don't know, Jimmy and K-Dub went to the UK Gonzaga game together. That was pretty cool to see.
Yeah, I love stuff like that. It's like, hey, can we get to Chicago, when the National comes up? I know 2 years ago, everybody went out to the Cubs game, and we had plans to go out there, and something happened with our family and stuff, and we never made it to Chicago. But everyone, think about in July next year, we're all going to be bleacher bums for a game.
Oh, absolutely. We'll go. Yeah, we're going to be there. We'll be at the National. So yeah, we'll absolutely have to do something like that. Hopefully the Cubs are home. When we went to Atlantic City, I checked. I think the Phillies were on the road, the Mets were on the road, the Yankees were on the road. There was nobody at home. I thought about doing that this last summer, but nobody was home. So hopefully the Cubs are home next year.
Generally, they are the end of July. You know who's in town? The Cincinnati Reds. That'd be
Go
pretty
Red
dope.
Legs.
Got a little Reds at Cubs actions. My buddy Josh with LJ's too. He's a big Cubs fan. So we'll have 2 tables. Should have at least 2 tables out there. So I'll probably be working the whole time. Might be able to sneak away, but we'll make that happen.
Yeah. So you're going to have tables next year? I know you guys didn't this year, right?
We decided that Atlantic City was too far to take all of our stuff, but Chicago's easier to get out there, easier to take like 15 people to instead of just the 4 of us. So we all had rooms, the Borgata and stuff, like paying 20 people to go out there with rooms there. and then setting up tables and then spending your whole time there just seemed too much. So we decided Chicago, we'll get tables. Atlantic City, we'll go enjoy. But that's going to be Chicago, Cleveland, Chicago. But like tables. So maybe we'll take Cleveland off. Maybe we'll work it. But I guess that's, it's still 2 years away. But definitely Chicago, we're trying to split tables possibly with Mealy Pops. Timmy Ahern and the crew there. We talked with them, or Buck City Breaks. They want to get, they want to get in and get some tables. So we talked to Chris and Adam about possibly because I mean, they have the big half squares, like each of us gets a half square or something like that, or a corner, and split that up. So, hey, they've got a big following. We've got a following. They've got cards. We've got cards. Let's team up and all work together because we trust you. So if I got to go to the bathroom, I can trust Chris to run my table for 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, that's what I was going to ask, because I was under the impression that the bidding for next year's tables happened at Atlantic City. So I didn't know if you guys got in on that or not.
we do not currently have tables, but we're looking to buy them from somebody, partner with somebody, somehow figure that out. Because that's kind of just how, if you don't get in, that's how you're going to get in. We have a local card show here in Hilliard, a local card show with 80 tables. We can't get a table there either. It's like, what? They've had the same people for 5 years. When someone leaves, then we're on a waiting list, but they can't just kick somebody out. So they've already got their tables. They've already given it away. They can't just kick somebody out for you, So if you don't get one, you got to partner with somebody or figure it out. Or, hey, XYZ can't make it last minute, or they don't have enough stuff, or, we'll give you $5,000 for your table. Yeah, I'll take it,
Yeah. A lot of people do that. I know Ken Carl got his spot that way, at Atlantic City, and I think Six for Soldiers and Ben from Midwest Box Break were sharing a space. So that's a good way to do it for sure. So.
Yeah. All right,
man.
Well,
are you still doing your Sunday morning shows and stuff? I haven't been on Twitter a lot. I haven't been doing a whole lot of Twitter, but I'd like to watch you and Claire some if you guys are still doing that.
We actually just started back last weekend.
I knew I hadn't seen any notifications or anything.
She had gotten out of wanting to do all that stuff, and then she went to her first card show last weekend and absolutely loved it. I mean, you have a little girl coming up to tables. Oh, who are you looking for? They're not looking for dad's cards with Ohtani and Trout and Mahomes and Brady, which you see. Hey, do you have any Jesse Winker and Jerry Jeudy? Absolutely. Let me just give them to you. People just giving her Jerry Jeudy's and Jesse Winkers if they have them. And then some guy gave her a full box full of Pokemon cards and dice and these little coin things that she just was over the moon about. And that's just really cool that all these people were super nice. I gave her a $40 budget. She spent $42 and borrowed $2 from me. Came home with a bevy of stuff. So then, I got her the Sword and Shield Ultra Premium Collection Pokemon set. So she wanted to open that up. And then I got her WNBA Blaster. She wanted to open that up. But it wasn't, I can't open it right now. Why not? It's a secret. And Saturday, it's hey, Dad, I want to do a card show with you Sunday. Absolutely. Let's go.
That's cool.
So now after church, we've got 10 minutes to scramble, get together. It's we're going to have to push this back a little bit. The 10 a.m., they moved our church time, so we just can't make that happen. So we're going to do a little later in the morning. And hopefully if she keeps wanting to do it, I'll keep buying boxes. Or, my son Cooper now, he's into Pokemon cards, or every baseball card he opens is Joey Votto. Hey, Dad, I got Joey Votto. I got Joey Votto. Or every football pack he opens, Dad, it's Cooper Kupp. It's Cooper Kupp. It's Cooper Kupp, because his name's Cooper. He collects Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
So it's totally cool. The kids are into it. My wife, Becky, she likes opening boxes. She doesn't really like collecting. Well, I mean, she collects, but she won't go on eBay and start buying stuff, or, she won't go sell cards, or wouldn't enjoy a card show. But she loves opening boxes, except Bowman, because she doesn't know anybody because of prospects. But, the Allen and Ginter, stuff like that, she really likes her. Really the top flagship. The update came out. She was digging on that. Got a jumbo. We split. So totally dig the. Cool. I know you've got a little connection to open with now too. So it's a good feeling, right?
Yeah, but it is. But then it's kind of with us. It's kind of like I've got to pull the reins. Well, she's not so bad on cards, but if I get her in an auction, I mean, we went to the National, and she starts getting in online auctions what auction house was at the National? They were at the welcome party, and we're at the National, man. There's thousands of booths, and doing these online auctions trying to win. But anyway, we're going to. Well, that Steelers helmet behind me was because she got in a silent auction and so competitive that it was going to be hers. We have field passes and box seats in the Lucas family box for the Steelers Colts game Monday night because she got in an online auction or a silent auction and just is like refuses to lose. So gotta keep her got to keep her a little reeled in. But yeah, she's a huge sports fan, huge into collectibles. There's a Cal Ripken box right above my head. It's got some. That's her purchase. That's a Bud Dupree autographed Steelers football beside the helmet. That's her purchase. So yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome that she is not only supportive of this, but is involved in this as well. So the only thing that sucks is I got to have Steelers crap in my room now. But other than that, it's just really cool to have a partner who is not only supportive but involved in it as well. So yeah, I love it. I love it. I couldn't be more blessed. So yeah, I'm thankful for her and thankful for where my life is at this moment, man.
Jay, I feel like that's a good point to jump off on here because I got no one else going to jump in. I'm going to head off and get in bedtime with my kids. They go to bed at 8:30, so it'll be perfect. I won't have to miss that. My wife was out of town last couple of days, spend some time with her. But you ending it with what you're thankful for and bringing, I'm not sure how private you are, so I won't say her name, even though I know. Your partner in there and your new life situation coming up and how thankful you are to have someone who can share the journey with you. I think it's a great way to end the show. So thank you very much for joining us. Had a super short show this year, but hey, it was great talking to you. Appreciate you jumping on, and take care. Happy Thanksgiving, man. Thankful for your friendship.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving. Appreciate you, bud. Love you.
Everybody's watching. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining in. See you guys.